Welcome back to Cask 529, everyone. I'm Brian.
And I'm Shauna.
And it's another episode of What's in the Glen Wednesday. So we'll do the random draw to see what exactly we're going to, number 19 this week.
19.
Am I pouring?
You're pouring. Pretty excited to see how bad we messed up
Shauna's
this week.
Favorite episode of the week.
It is. I love it. So much fun.
I think they're close.
Yep.
Well, I got some on my finger. Okay. We just jump right into this because we don't really know what to talk about.
We don't. Besides, I'm hoping it's a good one. Cheers.
Cheers.
It does have a very pleasant nose. It's almost like a I want to say like a honeysuckle.
It's sweet, for sure.
It's sweet. It reminds me honestly of honeysuckle. Then you get a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of char. I'm anxious to see after I take a sip of this and bring it up to my nose again if there's another change to it. Really nice nose though. Very pleasant. Ready?
That's different.
Yeah, it's very different. I kind of like it though. From your face, I'm not thinking you do.
No, I do. It's just
it's very different.
Presented something that we haven't had yet on What's in the Glen Wednesday. We like last week we had a high proof and we guessed low. Mm-hmm. If I remember right. Was it last week?
Yes, last week.
This kind of put a little heat on my lip.
The nose is much sweeter now. First sip, a little bit of spice. However, it entered the palate so differently. It was like packing a punch of like sweetness, and it was weird. It was.
You guys, everybody's going to think I'm crazy, but it was almost like when it went across my lip and onto my palate, it was like there was a freeway and there were strings of cars. I mean, it was like strings going into my mouth. You know what I mean? It wasn't straight across. It was weird. It was different.
On the finish, I mean, because it does have a lingering finish, and I'm saying it's kind of like has a tobacco note to it. You've got to just deal with it, babe. There's commercials that are going to pop up, and it's all good. I can tell you what Andy tells you. Pay for the premium, and it won't pop up.
Now, the second sip to me was different than the first. It's still presenting itself as a higher proof to me, I think. You're not thinking that, or you are?
It doesn't drink like a higher proof to me, honestly. I mean, there is a little bit of a hug to it all the way through.
It's all on the palate for me. I don't get it down in here like you would normally get it.
No, it's very that sip. I got a lot of char. Overwhelming hints of spice with vanilla notes. a chocolate note. And then it's still finishing with like that little bit of a tobacco note that I'm getting on the end. It's a very sweet, but it has that rye punch to it.
Well, now, when I just took another nose of it, it was spice to me is what I got. Where the first nose, it was kind of sweet, but I got spice on that second nose.
I'm afraid to say anything's a rye anymore because I feel like I guess that and it's always wrong.
Well, I mean, with the track record we've got on What's in the Glen Wednesdays, you might as well just throw something out there.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm thinking not rye, because generally a rye will be more in depth. It'll give you that hug all the way down into here. And this does not do that.
Whatever this is, it's very good. It has several notes that I like. You know, you're getting the vanilla, you're getting the caramel, you're getting the char, you're getting the spice. I'm getting a chocolate note. I'm getting a tobacco note. A little bit of a fruity notes coming through. It's delicious.
It's really creamy.
It is.
It's got that syrup, that maple syrup I talk about, that creamy.
Yep.
And that has grown on me as we've progressed.
Yeah. So Brian, if it's a creamier viscosity, Brian always relates that to maple syrup. I don't really get the maple syrup taste on it, but I see what you're saying. It does have that sweet note, but I mean, everybody's palate's different. He recognizes that. But
So let's call it brown sugar syrup. How's that?
brown sugar simple syrup.
Brown sugar simple syrup. Well, I feel like it's creamier than simple syrup.
It is.
But,
it is definitely creamier.
Yeah.
It's great.
Now that wine that you had me drinking a week ago or so, that was simple syrup.
I didn't. You ordered that. I did not.
I did,
have you drinking
because
it.
I don't know.
No, that was all
Police
you.
changed up the recipes on me or something.
I am going to go with this is 100 proof. I don't feel like it drinks more than 100 proof.
I'm going to go 110,
Okay.
and I'm going to say it's a... It's a bourbon. I'm going to say it's a wheated bourbon.
You're going to say it's a wheated bourbon? You know what? It's so fun on the palate. Honestly, this one truly is. It's so different and so fun on the palate. And there's only one line that I feel does that for me. Pretty much everyone that I've had. And I don't want to say it wrong, so I'm going to go look at it real quick. I think it is a High West product.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I'm not prepared to say. I almost want to say it's a blend. And I say it's a blend because there's so many elements coming at you. So I'm just going to say it's a whiskey because
Okay.
I think it's more of a blend.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to save my last sip
Okay.
till I know what it is.
Are you ready then?
Here we go.
So the one I thought it was last week, it is this week. So it is Augusta Buckner's single barrel, 13 year, 122.3 proof.
Now, we've had it, right?
No, we've not had the 13 year.
That was not the 13
We
year.
had the 17
We had the
year.
17 year, okay.
Yeah.
I think the 13's better than the 17. As I recall the 17. It wasn't bad. I'm not saying it was bad, but this is
really good.
Really good.
It's delicious, and if I ever get a chance to purchase Augusta Buckner's 13 year, because I cannot afford the 17 year.
Hey, I was closer on the proof than you were.
You were. You were. I am telling you, this would be really dangerous.
Did you want another sip?
No, you haven't. Because I'm telling you, it drinks like 100 proof. I've had 100 proofs that drink hotter than this does. And for it to be 122.3 proof, it could be really dangerous. It's a great, it would be a hard one for me to pass up if we ever saw one.
It's good.
Yep, very good. So again, this came from our friend Mike Rowe. So Mike, if you're watching, thank you so much for sharing this pour with us. It's delicious. I hope that you still have some in your bottle the next time I'm down, because I'm grabbing it.
And we may come soon. Okay, I think that wraps up another episode of What's in the Glen Wednesday.
It does.
So until next time, everyone, thanks for joining us and be safe.
Thanks, everyone.